Hi y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. This is Breathe and Budget, and my name is Taryn. On this channel, we talk about all things finance related, including things that impact our finances. We use the zero-based budget method. We use cash envelopes, as well as fun savings challenges to meet our financial goals. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's get into today's video. All right, so today shouldn't be too long of a video. I just have a few things that I wanted to pay back to the bank. I usually do most of this off the camera, but I do save a few that I know I can pull, and I can keep them pending, I guess you could say, and kind of group a few together and then film video. And then there's times where it's like, I know I want to immediately get that back into the bank. For example, Halloween, you won't see me unstuff that. I already have it ready to go back to the bank, but I will create like a reel on Instagram and also TikTok, just explaining how much we spent, how much we have left over, and then what our plan is with the leftover, which I don't know at this point yet, but these things are going to be due on our credit card coming up, so that's why I have them listed. So I do use my spending tracker, which is available as a digital download on my Etsy shop. So I'm just going to keep that to the side, and we will go over the transactions. And I do have my calculator in case I need that. First, let's give this account. This is from my savings binder, my savings challenge binder, just borrowing some money in case I need to make change. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 35. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so $93 is what I'll have to put back to my savings challenge binder. So I don't want to forget that. So there are some things here that I already paid back. My Pretty Litter. This was that extravagant eating out weekend where it was like $402. I paid $224 by pulling from envelopes. I paid $63 with our last check of October. It's what we had left over after funding everything we wanted, leaving us with $115. So, and I don't have to worry about that until like end of November. It technically will not be due until December. So I'm not worried about that. So we have some like home, toiletries, groceries, miscellaneous, which I'm not going to touch today because this will be from like when we did the new iPhones. I'm still waiting to receive the refund from turning in our old phones. Once I actually have a total amount is when I'll deal with that. Pets. And then I did some clothing shopping for myself at Victoria's Secrets. I love their like sweat outfits. So I did that and some other like undergarments and things like that. So let's just get to it. So first what I want to do is for home, we have $17.25 plus $20.09. So basically $37.34, but I will pull just 37. Whoops. I'm not worried about the 34 cents. It all does balance out. I know some people track their like down to the penny. For me, if it is extra or less, it usually just balances itself out. And when I close out my budget, because I use the budget by paycheck method workbook, I'm only off by like a couple dollars, which to me is no big deal. So long as I maintain that $1,000 cushion in my checking account, everything is paid, we're meeting our goals. I'm not going to stress over like a little bit like that missing. All right, so let's go to home. Okay, so 20, 35, 6, 7. All right, so I'm going to put this back. I'm going to put all of this over there because this is 40. Okay, and yeah, I think I should do that now. I'm just wondering if I should be pulling. I'm going to need to anyways. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to second guess myself. So I'm going to take $3 back. So household is going to have $3. Looks like that's all that's going to roll over. So we've been stuffing 100 a month, and the goal is to roll over like toiletries and household and pets. I recently, which was not like normal for us, like I've been depleting them and there's not much of a rollover. I don't want to increase it just yet. So November, I'm still going to do 100. But I'm thinking I might increase it for a couple months just to build up a nice little like cushion in there. Okay, so what I like to do is once I've pulled the cash for it, I just give it a little check mark, because this column is once I actually pay the card. But if I've pulled the cash, I just make note on the side. I didn't include that on the document because other people may not do it that way. So I just do it off to the side, no big deal. And then for toiletries, I got floss, and I get like the floss picks, and I get like a bulk bag from Amazon. So that was $11.52. Deodorant for my husband, which is like a 6-pack, $25.17. And $17.30 was a wax kit for myself. So we're looking at $53.99. So $54. Okay. So then I would need 46 back. Let's see. 20, 30, 40. Try to get a decent vibe. 5. So I hear like people on videos talk about like star notes. I'm assuming there's like a literal star image on it. I'm gonna have to look it up more because I didn't know that those were, I guess, unique, or people collect them. Like they don't even spend them. So if you have an opinion on star notes, put them in the comments. I'd appreciate it. So we had 100 in there. And I think what did we just say? That we needed 54. So this should be 46. So 20, 30, 45, 46. So if all goes well this week, that's what we will roll over to next month. So at least we have something rolled over for toiletries for next month. That's good. And I'm going to go ahead and mark those. Toiletries, toiletries, toiletries. So let's do pets really quick. It's $8.37. So I'm just going to pull $8. It's for Atlas's seatbelt, like harness. Okay, those are some crisp ones. So I'm going to need 12. So I'll take a 10. And I'll take these 2 ones. Think so. We had 100. I had 100 left. Oh no, I had another pets. Okay, so I already took what I needed for that $8. 50, 61, 62, 63, 64. Oh man, I sort of jumped the gun. I had 2 pets. I technically have $26.45 plus $8.37, $35. Okay. Hold on. Let me reset. I'm going to take that 20 back. I actually need to give 35. Okay. So that means I'm going to give this back, and I'm going to take 15. Okay. So now we have 20, 35, 36, 37 left in pets. That will roll over. That was not a lot of rollover. And we started off with rollover, like 60 bucks in rollover. So I don't know. Again, I'm going to stick with the 100, the amount 100 for all 3 of those categories for now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so sorry for the glare. Pets is done. Pets. Okay, so we're done in this binder. Let me get that closed. And then what I'm going to do is hop over into my low priority, and we are going to pull for clothing. And I think my grocery one is in my high priority binder. So I pulled both just in case because I couldn't, I'm pretty sure I moved my grocery over. So I'll put that to the side. Let's hop into my low priority. Okay. Yeah, so this is my clothing. So for clothing, it was $127. I'm pretty sure it's going to deplete this. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. Yes, so $3. And do I have that? I hope. I do. So $3 is going to go back. And I will wind up adding more to it. I'm not worried. I work from home. So having something comfortable and warm going into winter was really important to me. I have other, like yoga outfits or sweat outfits from Victoria's Secrets that I purchased last year, but I don't want to wear the same one every day. Even though I work from home, I wear clean clothes, right? So yeah, that definitely depleted it, but I knew that it was going to when I made the purchase, and it is what it is at this point. Okay, so the last one was Traeger pellets, which I ordered off of Amazon for our Traeger. And I decided, because I could have chosen home as the category, but I decided not to. I'm going to choose groceries at the overage envelope that we have. I don't want to take it from our regular groceries, although I could because we did really well in that area this month. We did not do well on eating out, but we definitely did well on the grocery bill. But I decided I'm just going to pull it from here for now because I don't know. I have to decide. Do I think the pellets for the Traeger should come from the food budget? Should they come from the home budget? Like if I were to buy charcoal for a barbecue, it begs the same question. If you have an opinion on that too, share that in the comments. That'd be awesome. So those were $22. So I would need 28 back. 20. And I don't have that. I don't have enough ones. 28, so 25. I'm going to put 25 back. And $3 is what I'm going to owe to groceries. And I'm going to make note of that because I'll just make change. So I just put a little note for myself, $3 back to groceries. And I'll just put low priority. Just because sometimes I will make notes for myself, and honestly, I will read it. And even though it makes sense and I understand what I'm reading, I don't necessarily remember why. And it takes a moment for me to realize that. So if we did the math right, and I will speed you through this part, and then we'll minus what we had from the savings. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, if I did that right, I should have $275 to go back to the bank, but I honestly am not sure that I did that right. So let me pull out what I pulled from my savings challenge. All right, so we said it was $93 that we pulled from the savings challenges. It's not going to be all small bills at this point because I've exhausted most of those. So I said 93, right? So let's pull all the small bills first. Let me make a note that we need $275. Okay. All right, so we have 30 there. Minus 30 there. Minus 1. Okay, so we probably won't pull that way. Ooh, that's not a nice 20. All right, so here, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, $95, and then some of these ones will actually go back to groceries the way that we said. I wish I had more change. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. All right, so this is actually perfect. It's 95. 93 is going back to savings challenges, and I'm taking this one, I forgot. And then $3, so it's 96. 93 is going back to savings challenges, and $3 is going back to the grocery envelope, which I have noted to the side, so I'm not worried. I'm pretty sure that's all going to work out. So we needed 275, so we have 100, 250, 50, 275. It's perfect. Okay, so that was a little chaotic, but it worked. We have 275 back to the bank. We are replenishing my savings binder, giving back groceries the $3. I just need to make some ones, and I'm pretty sure all I have to do is like look through other envelopes and make that happen. But yeah, 275 is going back to the bank. Let me put it in the envelope. I know, I made that so much more complicated than it really needed to be. See, I have some already going back to the bank. This is, like, I want to say it's, what was it, Valentine's Day that we fully funded, so I pulled that. And then what I am paying back, ooh, and there's some ones right there. Well, that's going back to the bank. And then also like from Halloween. So I have it like written down on the side what the amounts are, because I don't deposit like in increments. I'm not going to deposit 300 for, I think it was Valentine's Day that I did that, 300 for Valentine's Day, 275 for today's like unstuffing. I just put the whole thing in the bank, and I have documentation as to where that money is supposed to go on my spending tracker. So I don't do multiple transactions. I know some people have asked, but I used to. I used to. But then that just gave me such a headache. And I decided, so long as I track like the amount of the deposit, what amount goes to what category, what card, as long as I'm tracking that, then it really doesn't matter how I'm depositing it. So yeah, I kind of had to adjust how I did things, but today was successful. So thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.